All right, we are starting the stream. And yeah, going to be a good time tonight, guys. Give everyone a few minutes to hop in here and join us up. All right. If you're new to the channel, make sure you check out the join button, which actually you'll see that. You'll see it in the videos. You'll see it right there. You can click that join button right here. And we have different groups that you can join there. We got the bronze, silver, and gold. Each one has different perks to each group. So yeah, make sure you go check those out if you're here watching this. What's going on, Eric? We got Cable, Keith, Hal. Welcome, everyone. Yes, we're here to talk about Meta today. Dame, let's go. Yes, sir. All right. Going to give everyone a few minutes to hop in here, and we're going to go over all the meta information today. And I figured we'd just come out and do it in a live stream. I want to get out here and communicate with you guys. A lot of crazy stuff in the market going on, but we're going to focus on meta materials for this live stream. We're going to go over the oil prices and things as well. Robert, good day. Yes, it was. We are going to go take a look at that chart as well. Solid, seeing that 20% over the past 2 days. Yes, Keith. The video I did yesterday, we were up 12%, and actually today we were up another 12%. So we're actually up 24% in 2 days, man. That is phenomenal. I hope the momentum keeps going. It seems that like Apple saved the market, and after today, it looks like Google possibly saved the market as well. Bill says, bird up. I may have to get the bird suit too. If we get that 29 to 46 divvy, I may have to join Allie and get a bird suit. We may have to see about doing that. What goes down must come up. Yes, Ian, absolutely. Could not agree anymore, man. Could not agree anymore. All right. Yeah, crazy. 10% run up for Google. Yeah, I believe Google was like $2,700. And it shot up to $3,000. That's huge. That's a huge increase for such a big stock like that. They're going to have that huge 20-to-1 stock split. So just for an example, if Google's at $3,000 and they do the 20-to-1 split, it means it's going to come down to $150 a share after the split. So that's going to make it very interesting. Hey, Jenny, welcome to the stream. All right, real quick, we gave it a few minutes there. I want to go real quick and just let everyone know. I got the brand new join tab now, guys, on the channel. So if you're new, you can click this here. You can see we got the bronze, and you get the loyalty badges, and you get custom emojis that I made. That's right. So we got cool emojis right there. And you can also see we got perks in the silver tier, and we got special perks in the gold tier. That's for like private one-on-one like phone calls, or we could do Microsoft Teams. So yeah, gonna be good times right there, guys. I'm pretty excited about these emojis actually. I only created 3 so far, but I plan on creating more. I just wanted to get the channel started here on the membership. So yeah, we got the Buy the Dip logo, we got me with the surprise face, and we got the Let's Go. I'm probably going to create one as well that has the probably going to create one as well, but the famous piece. So we'll probably do that one as well. We got to do the piece, man. That's like the signature of every video. Chris, great learning, great days ahead. Yes. What's going on, D? Hello. What's up with the dividend, Justin? Well, we're waiting till March. That's all we know. Everything from now until we get anything official from Meta is going to be all speculation. But we love rabbit hunting. We love the speculation. All right. Like I said, if you guys have questions, please drop them down below. All right. Click out of that. All right. First, I just want to start out here and look at this fantastic chart. I mean, it just honestly doesn't get any better than this. As you can see, 11.98% up. If we go back to the 5-day, I mean, if we go from the low, we were down here at $1.40 just on the 28th, Friday, guys. And now we're up 33.5% gains since Friday. That is amazing. That's like I said, nothing of extraordinary right there. All right. D says, seriously though, where's the divvy? The divvy should be coming. We're hoping to get more information by March. William says, let's get this rolling. John says, short does. Shorts could cover. Yes, they could. This could be short coverage. These last couple of days for the stock to go up, I'm going to say 24, 25%. I think it could be shorts covering because they know what's going to happen. So they want to make sure they get the shares. Now, we got to keep in mind, they could short us back down, but we will have to see what happens there. Edwin says, going to be interesting to see what happens during earnings in a few weeks after. Yes, it will. I do believe that earnings is going to tell the tale of a lot of partnerships that we have, but we know George stated that he may not be able to announce the certain partnerships, but he said to look in the earnings that there's going to be some numbers in there that may catch people by surprise. So I do believe earnings will be a good catalyst for the stock as well, in my personal opinion. But yeah, this chart is finally going in the right direction. I hope we see more great days ahead. All right, so the next order on the agenda here for this stream, guys, is going to be George here, actually. George put out this tweet today, and we need to go over these pictures and take a look at it. It's pretty amazing. Sneak peek of the Metamaterials Expanded Labs, the new lithography, wafer, roll-to-roll lines in Pleasanton, California. The team and our suppliers have done an amazing job in very short 6 months. More to follow in the coming weeks. And here we go. We got some pictures here of inside the Meta building right here. It's just pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. They got the stuff here like they had at the events. The where it shows the different kind of glasses and the anti-fog stuff. Yes. All right. Edwin says, Keith says, I'm going to be glad when the divvy is announced. Y'all are annoying. You know what, though? I kind of love it. I do love I'm going to be kind of, I mean, I'll be happy, of course, when the divvy is, because if we're all getting what we expect the dividend to be, we're going to be very happy. But I will kind of miss the whole dividend speculation, but that then we could just go forward with metamaterials. Here we got, looks like we got a Meta conference room right here. Got the Meta logo on the TV with a bunch of chairs there set up. And you can see over here to the left, looks like they got some like machinery over here. So that's going to be pretty cool. This is a pretty cool, neat little area, like a little cafeteria style area. It looks pretty cool. Very modern, I guess you would say. Yeah, that's pretty neat right there. And here we go. We got another little setting area inside the building. J-Bridge, let's effing go. Yes, sir. Looks like this is Ken Rice right here, if I do not mistake myself. Let's zoom in there. Yeah, that is definitely Ken Rice right there. Sitting on the chair. That is definitely Ken. And looking here. Yeah, that's who I definitely know. That's definitely Ken for sure. Chris says, I will buy Mmat with Divvy in that cheap price. Yes, I think we all will be, especially us meta heads. If we get this 29 to 46 Divvy, and we just put a little bit of that Divvy back into metamaterials. Market Moves has a video out saying even if we put 8% of our dividend back into metamaterials, they're going to be short shares. Now, if you go any more than 8%, it's definitely going to be even worse for the shorts because there's just not going to be enough shares on the market to for the shorts to buy. There's just not going to be. It's going to be the naked shorting, you know, synthetic shares, all that stuff right there. All right, we got a couple comments. Robert says, all right, let's see. We got a couple comments. Ian says, nothing personal, and it's a bittersweet situation, but I hope I don't ever have to see anyone involved with this divvy ever again. I hear you, man. The divvy's been pretty interesting. Hal says, let's effing go ×2. Yes, sir. Robert says, picked up 644 more divvies today. Hell yeah, Robert. That's awesome, man. Welcome, Wazir, MetaFam. Yes. All right, then we got our buddy, Paul, Collection Service Corp. Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome in, man. Welcome, welcome. I did shoot you a message over Facebook Paul, and you can shoot me a message over there. Bob says, I hate to see them spend our hard-earned money on new stuff like that when they're not making any product yet. I believe they are, Paul. I really do believe they are. Bob, I mean, let's start making money. Well, I think they got to get the facility. What this whole California thing is, it's for the lithography. The Expendit Labs, the new lithography, the roll-to-roll line. So that's what they're doing. Then we got Hope George realized the future of his company as far as retail investor goes depends a lot. Yes, I do agree. Now, I do agree that the divvy. Now, like I said, George doesn't have really much to do with the dividend. They have a team out to handle it. We do know that Greg McCabe is very pleased. And as we heard, Greg McCabe has not sold a single share of his MMAT stock or his preferred share. Hal, thank you so much. Where are we cruising when we get rich? It don't matter where we're cruising. We may just buy the whole damn boat and just consider it a meta cruise. Yes. All right. Andrew, what's up? Let's get this cash. Yes, sir. Meta up 24% in 2 days. That is a great start. John, already holding 10K shares of Divi and 12K shares of Meta. If I get 46 per share on Divi, I'm spending 50% on MMAT. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Jenny says, can't buy more until February 15th. I think it still possibly could be available to buy. MMTLP, until Meta officially announces something, that Divi is going to be traded. Like I said, I'm planning on probably scooping some up tomorrow because I'm buying a little bit here and there, but I want to make sure I have enough cash on hand in case the shorts try to trick us and put that MMTLP down. Because, yeah, we don't want them to... Actually, let's go take a look at MMTLP. $1.29, $1.30. Jenny says, no money to that. Yeah, I hear you, man. It's definitely tough. Right now, the market's been tough. We've been watching a lot of gains go down the drain, but they are slowly making their way back up. And hopefully we will get on the right track. All right, let's see. William says agrees. Edwin, 50% of my MMTLP divvy will be MMAT no matter what the divvy is. That's what I'm talking about, Edwin. That's pretty much what I'm looking to do. Pretty much we got to wait to see, man, because if this divvy does come out to 29 to 46, and I must say that I don't see any math, like, proving it wrong. That's what I'm saying. Like, we had Roller Pigeon do the math on it. We had Market Moves do the math on it, and it all lines up. That is, if the Next Bridge website was correct, of the 3.2 billion barrels, and that's, I believe, what a lot of the math is going on. And as long as that's in there, we're going to see a pretty nice dividend. Now, there is the rumor about you get half a divvy now, maybe some other shares, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Bob says, are we going to get news on February 15th? That I do not know. I believe that's just the day that Jenny says she will have money to buy more probably preferred shares. Let's see. We got John saying BBIG is 32% of short. Got 4,600 but want more. Wow, BBIG. I haven't looked at BBIG in a while, but I need to come out. Need to take another look at BBIG. Chris says, where do you buy MMTLP? Robinhood and Webull does not allow me to buy. If Divi is nice, I still have 700 MMTLP. All right, so I do buy my MMTLP on Fidelity. I want to say you can also buy it on TD Ameritrade, the Thinkorswim platform. And I want to say maybe Charles Schwab, you can buy it. Anywhere that the platform supports OTC stocks, you can buy MMTLP. All right, we got D here comment. It says you can buy it on Vanguard. All right. Jenny says, I tried to join the Patreon and it said I already had an account and I couldn't sign up. What the heck? I hope I didn't get hacked. That's interesting, Jeannie. Did you try? I want to go back here real quick because we do got a lot more people on the stream right now. Let me refresh this. I want to thank a 69 cool viewer. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, so if you're on the stream, or if you even go to my homepage, you should see the join button right here. If you click this join button, you will be part of the YouTube community, and there is different tiers. You click this, you will see this join button. You can click on what tier you would like to join. We got the bronze, silver, and gold, guys. Like I said, here with the bronze, $2.99 a month, you get these loyalty badges. It'll say how long you've been a supporter of the channel. Now, every month you renew your membership, it gives you a different badge. And during these live streams, you're able to use these custom emojis that I made. And I will be making more of these emojis. But right now, I just got 3 of them out. And that's pretty much it for the bronze membership. The silver membership, you get early access to new videos. You'll get shout outs during live streams and videos. I'm also going to be posting some photos if I do some options trade. Can I access the join button on mobile, or do I have to be on my laptop? You should be on your phone. If you're just on, like if I even show you just my phone right here, you'll see the join button right on there. You should see join. You see that blue join button, that's what you want to click on, and you should be able to join. All right, so there's that. We covered. And the silver, we talked about that. We've also tried to do some member-only live streams. That way you get some personal one-on-one time on live streams. And the gold here, you get private one-on-one phone calls, and we can do it in Microsoft Teams. That way you get private one-on-one. You have those questions you might want to ask. We can talk about, certain questions that you have. And the gold is for those people that really want to have that private one-on-one conversation. So that is the 3 tiers. Make sure you check out that join button, guys. It's going to be something pretty cool here. And I'll be upgrading that as we get the community joining in and growing. So the join tab, community tab is going to be pretty awesome. All right, so let's get back here to some of the chats. Frank says, you can buy it on E-Trade and Schwab. So there you go. If you're looking to get some more of those MMTLP, you might want to go ahead and start opening up one of those brokerage accounts. And that way you have time to possibly get it in before they take the divvy off of the market, if you're really looking to buy. Basil says, I bought more MMAT when it was torched back in June of 2021. If I buy more MMAT, do I get dividend for those or just what I had before the split? So Basil, if you currently buy MMAT, you do not get the dividend right now. The ones you bought back in June, you had those MMTLP. Those are what you get. So you buy MMAT. No, you do not get the preferred share. You have to have a brokerage that trades OTC stocks, and you need to buy this ticker symbol, MMTLP. That is the preferred shares, guys. That is your preferred shares right there. All right. Sal says, I'd be happy with $15 divvy at this point. I'm tickled. I mean, I said anything over $5 for me, guys, is a win. I mean, because look at it this way. I mean, even if the divvy is $3, that's still over 100% gain at this price. I mean, I don't want a $3 divvy. Of course, I'm hoping to get more than that because I think if the land and the minerals in the ground is that, I do believe that it's worth a hell of a lot more than $3, $5, $10, $15. I see the math of 29 to 46 working out. I believe Roller Pigeon's sitting around that $34 mark, somewhere right in the middle. And as we go take a look here at the oil prices, I mean, guys, oil is basically at all-time highs since 2014. I mean, this is amazing. WTI crude oil is at 88.44, and Brent crude is at 89.43 per barrel. Brent crude was over $100 a barrel. So, like I said, it's just a matter of time before these break 90 and hold. And I just did a video here the other day. I think it was maybe this video up 12%. No, it was this one back here, the dividend. This one here where I had that gentleman talking about oil on one of the interviews there. Yeah, and oil is going to be doing great. Sorry there, my phone got disconnected. All right. May have to buy MT, but yes, you will need to buy it on the OTC. Hal says, I'll take. All right, here we go. Sal says, I'll take 582K if it hits 15 bucks. Hal, you'll be doing really good, man. You'll be setting good at that. Yeah, that's crazy. $15, and that's what we're talking about right there. All right. We went through the pictures of George. Oh yeah, we got to go in here and cover the Fintel information, guys. Bob says, I hope it's well over 10. I could have sold my shares for 10. Yes, and we've talked about that before, actually. That's what I'm saying. Like, they know people held through that merger at $10, and that's why I think the divvy needs to be above 10 to make the retail shareholders happy. I'm even saying Greg McCabe and a lot of the people that held those held MMAT stock through that merger, and saw a lot of gains, and they kind of got wiped away because the depreciation of the share price. I think it needs to be above $10 in order to make people kind of, in a sense, just break even. I think a $10 divvy will about break people even from what they held that MMAT stock through the Torch stock through the merger back in June. So I would like to see anything over $10 for the people that held back then. I had a little bit, but nothing crazy. I wasn't really, like I said, I started covering the Torch stuff about mid-June, so I kind of came into it kind of new, and I didn't know how great of a stock we were getting into at that time until now. So I'm glad that MMTLP is on the market for us to buy them up. Robert says, could be a great second half of divvy payout. Yes, it could be. Bob says he has 10,000 shares. That's what I'm talking about, man. All right, guys, let's go take a look here. It says the short interest is 6 days to cover. And if we go down here and look, short squeeze score is a 84.53, ranked 321 out of 5,400 stocks. The short shares that are available is 250,000. Our short bar fee is a 1.20. And wow, we already got the dark pool up. Okay. So February 1st, FINRA short volume ratio is 45.15. So we're getting back up there. All right, we do not have the updated here. So we're missing the CBOE on that one. If we get on here and look, hey, we do have updated back from January 14th. There was only failure to delivers was only 520. Wow. Really, really low. All right, we do got a question here from Jenny. Jenny says, Terry, will you wear a bird suit if the divvy is $40 plus? Yes, I will. If that divvy is more than $40, I promise you I will go find the bird suit locally and wear one for the stream for you guys. And in honor of Roller Pigeon. Yes. All right. So here we got Frank saying, I have 4,000 MMTLP. I want a fat divvy. Yes, we all just want something crazy, man. We want the retail investors to win on this one. Jay Bridge is laughing. Hal says he will get a bird suit too. If the divvy is 40. I think we all would get a bird suit. We need to go invest in a company that sells bird suits because we're all going to get a bird suit. If the divvy is like even like 29 to 46, we're all going to get, trust me, you can hold me to it. I may even have to document the journey of going to find a bird suit. Jenny, thank you so much for the donation. Glad we can get a good laugh out of everyone on here. All right. Matthew says, I'll wear a full bird suit if it's that much. I think we all will, actually. That's pretty amazing. We got John. They ever get that divvy paid out, there would be no shares of short. That's what I'm saying. If they pay that divvy, we all put even like 8%, 10% of it back in. Say you get $1,000 in payout, you put $100 of that back in there. You keep the other 900 to go live life a little bit. It's just going to be crazy. Jenny says if she'll hold us to it, you can hold me to it. I'll be on here with the suit. Dame, I would buy a damn eagle instead. Dame's going to buy the eagle. Oh, man. Dustin says, I would need a divvy of 1025 just to break even. I think a little higher for a year of stress is due. I agree, man. I totally agree. I think, like I said, a $10 divvy is about going to break people even. So anything we can get like 15, 20, 25, man, it's going to be phenomenal. Jay Bridge says, I'll just run around the house naked if it's 40. Oh man, I don't know, man. I think we all may secretly do that, but we're gonna be jumping for joy. I'll tell you what's gonna be the most amazing thing. They announced that divvy, and once you see it hit your brokerage, I think that's gonna be the moment that's gonna get a lot of people really excited. I think if that thing comes out $29, per $29 divvy, and we're all excited for it, but then when you physically see it, if you physically see that divvy hit your portfolio, and it's going to be life changing for a lot of individuals, including myself, it's going to be truly amazing. All right, we got B, buying MMTLP now. Will it qualify for any div payouts? Yes, it will. You are qualified. If you have a brokerage that sells, that you can buy this right here, MMTLP, you will be qualified for that dividend right away. That's right. You buy that, you are qualified instantly. All right, we got Jay Bridge says, it'll be an instant parable. Yes, it will. They'll be like, what the heck's going on with this little penny stock down here trading under $2, shooting up to like, I don't even know, man. This stock could just go crazy just thinking about the the basics behind it, with just the buying pressure that's going to come into this stock if we get a crazy dividend. Mr. Footman says, I'm walking off my job site and taking rest of the week off. I know, man. I think it may be like we all need to take a vacation. It's actually been pretty chilly up my way. I live here in Maryland. It's been down like the teens. Then next day it could be up in the 30s and 40s. Then it goes back down to the teens. A couple days it could be single digits. We may be getting some snow this weekend. It's just freaking crazy. Down at the beach, Ocean City Beach got a big snowstorm, and we didn't get anything where I'm at. That's kind of crazy. Hey, Sandra, welcome. Welcome. Yes. Now we got some family in here. We got Jay Bridge and Sandra in here. All right, Hal says 1.5 million if that puppy is $40. How, man? That's amazing, man. That is crazy. B, you're welcome, brother. I'm glad I can help you out with that. I always try to make sure I respond. William, how much is the divvy? We are hoping 29 to 46. That is the math. That is what we're seeing from the experts. And yes, Roller Pigeon is an expert. Market Moves is an expert. He back tested that math of the barrels per oil at the current rate, minusing all the fees and stuff for the tax people and the underwriter and things like that. So yeah, it's gonna be right. All right. Frank says, I'm not wearing I'm not wearing a suit, but I'll be buying a lot of MMAT. That's what it's all about, man. We want to see MMAT go up. Yes, that's exactly what it's all about. We want to see this baby right here go up. John says, wouldn't it be something to see MMAT raise to 125 per share from all of us buying the shares and shorts being forward? Yes, it would be. John, yes, it would be, my friend. It would be amazing to see that. Edwin, Terry, if MMTLP hits 100 before it's taken off the market, would you sell it? Yes, I would. Because the math shows the divvy is going to be 29 to 46. So I would have to sell it 100 because the math is only showing 29 to 46. I would have to sell it $100 because I don't think the divvy is going to be $100, but I do see the math showing 29 to 46. And even Ali from Trading Secrets, I think he's showing around a $15 to $18 divvy in his math. All right. Mr. Footman says, I work in DC every day. Whoa, so you're only about an hour and a half away from me. That's about where I'm about 90 minutes away from DC. Wow, Sandra says they have 12 inches coming in. That's right, Sandra. Yes, you're close up near Missouri. Actually, my brother-in-law lives near DeSoto, Missouri, and he has to work all through this snow plowing. He's going to be plowing all this, so yeah. John says, absolutely, I would. Sandra Lee, that's what she said. House says snow. How much is the dividend, Courtney? We're hoping 29 to 46. Sandra laughing. We got Palm. What's good, man? What is good? Thank you for joining. Sandra Snow, yes. All right. What makes it a $24 billion company? Well, what is the market cap right now is 525 million. So, oh wow, Sandra, you're 10 miles from DeSoto. Well, that's where my brother-in-law is at in DeSoto. Wow, that's pretty awesome. We got John saying my in-laws are 45 minutes from DC. Wow. Okay, so yeah, if we do 24 billion divided by that, yeah, it ain't even that. It's gonna be like 48 times X. So if Meta was trading, I want to say around 80, 90 bucks. If my math is correct off the top of my head, I'm thinking like $80 Meta Materials would put us at a $24 billion market cap. Courtney says, got the bird suit ready. Nice. John says, my in-law lives 45 minutes from DC. Nice. So they could be close to me. I'm 90 minutes from DC. When do you think they'll cut all trading of MMTLP? It's pretty much already announced by Meta. As soon as they announce, I guess, what they're going to do with the dividend, it will stop trading. So once we hear something official, whether it's going to be a divvy, whether it's going to be a divvy and shares, or whatever it's going to be, that will definitely cut it out. I want to thank everyone for joining in here, man. I appreciate the support. I love everyone asking all the questions, man. We're here to support Meta. That's what it's all about. I do appreciate everyone. Jenny's in NYC. Nice. New York City. I was in New York City, I want to say it was a couple years back, and we actually went by the famous bull by the stock market, but I wasn't even in the stock market then. So we did get a picture by it, so that was pretty cool. B says, thank you for your time and insight. I want to say thank you all for watching, man. You guys make it happen. Yeah, you guys are awesome. All right. So we do got some newer people in. I just want to say, just remind you all, we got a brand new thing here in the channel. If you see the join button, you can click on that, and there's 3 tiers you can join. Bronze for $2.99 a month, silver at $9.99, and the gold is a little expensive, but that is for private one-to-one phone calls through Microsoft Teams. That way you can get direct contact with me. All right, and like I said, the cool thing here, you can even do $2.99 here, guys. You get the cool... Actually, I wonder if it lets me even... It does! It does let me do it. There we go. Look at that emoji. It does let me put my own emoji in there. All right, so there's one of the emojis. If you click the join button and you join the $2.99 membership, you get those, yes, maximum value. And there is the 3 emojis that I got. The Buy the Dip logo, we got the surprise face, and we got the let's go. So I will be creating, I will be creating more emojis to add to that list because it is kind of neat. So just wanted to put those, that's pretty cool. That's the first I put those in there. Florida representing. Yeah, I love Florida, man. Florida has all the cruise port terminals. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. All right, so William says, so the company has 281 million shares. With a 46 divvy, that's a payout of 13 billion from where? Yeah, that's true. The shorts. Brandy says, not sure. I thought the bird said there'd be a 10-day period transferring oil because they may trade for 10. Oh, that could be, Randy. That could be. Like I said, I'm not an expert on how all that exact words goes. I'm going on what Meta officially tells us. Anything you hear from now until then is all speculation. Wow, Hal says, I told Roller I'd pay for half her eye surgery if it hits 30. Let's hope and pray. That's awesome, Hal. That's truly amazing, man. Robert says, MMTLP went to 100 and you took that, you would be tax correct. Yes. Once you sell, you're taxed. We know that, I believe it was Greg McCabe and John Berta. They want a non-taxable event. And that's what they're looking for, is that non-taxable event. They don't want to be taxed on anything because they're holding millions of shares. If I go here and show you of the insider of Greg McCabe, Thank you, Frank, so much for the super chat, man. Appreciate it very much. It helps out so much, guys. You don't even know. We're going to go to Insiders. And I'm going to show you here Greg McCabe down here. Let me find him here. Greg McCabe, where you at? Yeah, Greg McCabe here, guys, is holding 6.8 million shares. So yeah, Greg McCabe is definitely one of the most largest shareholders in metamaterials and one of the longest holding ones, put it that way. And at 6.8 million shares, if we get like a $30 divvy, he does not want to pay taxes on that, guys, on 6.8 million shares. He wants a non-taxable event. And this could be where they give you maybe money in a shares of, say, if we get bought out by just, say, Chevron or ConocoPhillips, maybe you get part divvy, maybe you get some shares of the company, and you can hold on to those shares, and then you're not taxed if you hold on to the shares. But if you go and sell those shares, then you're taxed on that. Now, like I said, for probably average folks like you and me, I mean, unless you're like Hal, possibly going to get $500,000 or $1 million from how many divvies he has, that could affect him a lot. But probably for the average person, it may not hit us too high in a tax bracket. I want to say you have to make over, I want to say it's $250,000 in order for it to hit you really in a higher bracket, I want to say, for your total income. So, yeah, I don't know if it's really going to affect a lot of us too much, but it could. I mean, there's no, Uncle Sam's always going to get paid taxes. Yes. And I want to say thank you. Everything to gain. Hit the likes. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Tell everyone to smash that like button, man. You guys are awesome. All right. Well, says they have 140 million in cash. Where's the 13 billion coming from? Are you talking about the divvy, William? You're talking about the divvy? Because the divvy ain't coming from metamaterials. The divvy money is coming from the Torchlight land and assets, the mineral rights in the ground. That's where the money's coming from. The 3.2 billion barrels of oil in the ground. That's where the divvy's coming from, if that's your question. The shorts trade on margin. They do not have a direct effect on the company income. All right. Jay Bridge, thank you for stopping by, man. 12-hour shifts. Definitely get some rest, man. Charlie, what's up, Terry? Buy the dip, baby. Yes, sir. Buy the dip. They have to extract it first, though. They have done the test drilling. That's what they have done here. They said they had to do those test drilling of the 4 drill sites. So that's what they've done, and it's completed. I might be able actually to even pull that up for you, where it says, under their latest news and events, it says they have completed, I think it's going to be this one. Back on the 14th. Developer. Yeah, so here's the important. I'm going to read this to you guys because this is very important. This, if you go to Metamaterials website, it's going to be the second paragraph down. So they said on December 3rd, let me actually move this out of the way. So here it says, let me get this right. I want you guys to see this. So on December 3rd of 2021, Meta provided an update on the company's oil and gas assets and operations. We indicated that 4 wells must be drilled in the Ora Grande project in 2021 to enable the company to hold the lease for sale or spin-out. As of December 13, 2021, all required drilling operations on the 4 well sites were successfully completed. So that's what we want to hear. Successfully completed. The company believes that the completion of the work on these 4 wells, Meta is again in compliance with all aspects of its lease obligations and the CDC, the continuous drilling clause, with the university lands of the Ora Grande project has been satisfied. So there you go. Here it does say with the completion of the work, the company is now moving forward with the next steps in the spin-out process of these assets. So there you go. We'll have to see how all this pans out. It could be even more oil. So yeah, it could be even more. We don't know. They're projecting 3.2. I believe that's what they were saying from the Torchlight days, roughly around 3.2 billion barrels of oil. And then, so we'll have to wait and see how it all pans out, how it all plays out. I'll put these down here for you guys. That's for Charlie right there. Buy the dip emoji. If you hit the join button and join, you can get these custom emojis right here. That's right. Buy the dip. Hal, thank you so much, man. Guys, you guys are amazing. You guys are truly amazing, man. You guys are just making my evening here. You don't even know. All right. I do really like those emojis, though. They are cool. I'm going to have to probably here maybe over the weekend. I'll have to create a couple more. I got to say, I got to do the peace emoji for you guys. The peace. Because y'all like the peace. Must say, I mean, we had the best family out here. We really do. All right. What's the oil prices looking like? Oil is still pretty much the same. All right. Yeah, we need to go. We've covered Greg McCabe here, what he has. So we need to go look at the institutional owners. Let's see. Still 281 million. Let's go take a look if we have any new buyers and any new sellers, actually. 2-1. All right. We do have a new buyer. All right. All right, so we got this Zurcher Canton Bank. Looks like they bought 39,935 shares. Right here, this bank holds those shares as of the December 31st. So there we go. New metamaterial shareholder right there as of December 31st. We got this other one here, bought some shares. Small position, but we'll take it. They're getting their foot in the door. William, did you say 3 billion barrels of oil? Yeah, actually 3.2 billion. 3.2 billion barrels of oil is what's expected to be at that land, actually. Yeah, 3.2 billion barrels of oil. Yeah, so this company here now has 998 shares of metamaterials, so we like seeing that. We got another one here. Looks like they got 10,000 shares, brand new position. Boom. Signal Point, 10,000 shares. That's what we want to see. Value of about $24,000, it says. And back here, whoa, we got a real big one here. The Vanguard Russell 2000. Wow. Check this out. So here we go. They now have 558,606 shares at a total value of over $2 million. The Vanguard Russell 2000. Wow. That's amazing, guys. That is amazing. They originally had 141,000 shares, and they liked metamaterials so much, they increased to 558,000 shares. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, we got this other one here. We got a lot on the 31st, actually. Wow. This one here, this Invesco, has 1,541 shares. Equity Prosperity Markets has 93,000 shares. Looks like they bought a call option. Disclosing ownership of 2,000 shares. Valued at $5,000. Proprietary Markets, disclosing 7,400 shares. Yeah. All right. Another Invesco Russell 2000. 24,000 shares at an average cost of $436. William's asking, who will buy or lease the land? One of the big oil people. That's what we're thinking. Someone. We're going to find out. Hey, William, man. We got William on here, man, from the Facebook group. One of the mods on the Facebook group. Welcome in, William. Duck, great stuff. Yes, sir. Duck. Sorry, I got that wrong. We got Adrenaline, average price for semiconductor stocks over 130 average. Mmat going to run when this divvy nonsense is done, in my opinion. That is true. The divvy could be holding it down a little bit. Just because people could still think it's oil and gas and they're not in that business. Hal says, not bragging, but I'm over 123,000 shares. Let's effing go. Hal, my man. Jesus, Pete's man. Woo! You're going to be setting good. You're going to be retiring early, my friend. 123,000 shares. Wow. William says, what's going on, Terry? Just got home. We've been live streaming now for about 45 minutes. We've been going over a lot of information. Talked about the new join feature on the channel here. I was letting everyone know you can get these custom emojis that I typed in the chat. We got a bronze, silver, and gold tier. Not bragging. No, I love to hear it, man. No, I love to hear it. I don't consider it bragging at all. What it is, it gives us something to look forward to. We did go over George's tweet and went over these pictures here of the new Meta site. We talked a lot about the Divi. We also talked about MetaMaterials stock itself, how the price has went up about 24%. Hal, if I had that many, I would be. I don't have anything near that. I mean, I'm meta head. I'm the future meta millionaire, but you are literally the future meta millionaire at all those shares, my friend. That is a true meta millionaire right there. I would need the stock to hit about $100 and some a share to be a true. Well, I don't even. I haven't done the math on it yet. All right, we got Andy saying, sorry I'm late, Terry. Hope you had a great day. The real Meta definitely did. Yes, it did. Let me pull that back up here, actually. Mmat stock for you guys that knew it's just joined in. Meta was up 12% today, and Meta was up another 12% yesterday. So we're up like 24% in 2 days, guys. If we go back here and look at the dip when we were trading at $1.40, and up here now we're up 33.5%. That's just truly extraordinary. Hal says, my goal was 10,000, but he couldn't stop buying. Hal was addicted to buying Meta. Well, I can say this. If you're going to have an addiction, buying MetaMaterials is a great addiction. It really is. Because I believe you're going to be a winner in the future. Buying stocks is never a guaranteed win. But I like to say you're a good 99% looking good in the future, in my opinion. Currently buying down here at these prices. At least you ain't going to the casino. You're not blowing them on gambling and other things like that. And buying that is going to be great. Andy says, I still don't think shorts have covered nearly as much as they have shorted long. Way to go. Yeah, I believe they're doing some coverage. And maybe the ones covering shorts now are maybe short-term shorts, in my personal opinion. Yeah, William, those law firms are just, yeah, they're just basically, those law firms that we call them ambulance chasers, they're on every single stock. It ain't just MetaMaterials. They're on every single stock, those kind of lawyers. Here we got a gentleman saying, Meta Addict, prescription, buy more. Yes. Yes. So William, could you elaborate on the ambulance? There's really nothing to elaborate on. It's just basically, I think those, if you have $100,000 in losses, they won't even take your case unless you lost $100,000. So that's what it is. You have to have $100,000 in loss. Then you can talk to them. I haven't known anyone to physically talk to them. So I really can't give you any answers of what they're going to do unless someone has $100,000 in losses to really talk to them. But yeah, like William says, law firms have their hand in every stock. Yes, they do. It doesn't matter if I was on like Robinhood. I know they were on there. Like if you go to Hood stock, I'm pretty sure they're on like every single stock, these law firms. And if you go here to the news, no, it ain't going to come up for me, but I know they were just on there. But anyway, yeah, I know they're always on there. Sean says, I admire your patience with William. Yeah, I don't, I understand people. If he has a legit concern, I'm okay with addressing it. But, he's being cool. I mean, like I said, I understand. You're making investments. You want to make sure you're making the right investments. I totally understand that. Totally understand that 100%. All right. Frank says, Hal, when I grow up, I want to be like you. Buy the dip. Yes. And speaking of buy the dip, there it is. Buy the dip like Hal right there. Yes, buy the dip. Just like our buddy Hal does right there. William says, got to change my name. Meta MAT with 50X in 2 years. I really hope so. Hal says he's 55 and still not grown up. I hear you, man. I just turned 40 last year in July. And I don't think I mean, I'm still considering myself a kid at heart, I want to say. We're all kids at heart here. William says, Robert Barker. Is that like for Bob Barker? Is that for Bob Barker? Or is that your, William? Trying to be like Bob Barker from Price is Right? All right, let's see here. What do we got floating around here on the Twitter? Just going to kind of stand here for a little bit more, guys. Yep, the Price is Right. Yep, that's true. We're all going to be Bob Barker because the metamaterials Price is Right to buy right now. Yes, it is. CBC spreading. I'm just kind of scrolling through here to see if we here's someone shared for Polestar. Polestar car at the Google building right there. Don't grow up at the trap. Yes, it is. Spider saying all these stocks, BBIG, AMC, GME, and Blink, MMAT will all squeeze in this order. Let's hope so. We truly hope so. Oh, yes, here we got the premiere for Jackass. Yes, I definitely want to go see this when it comes out. I'm going to go about middle of February, actually go check this out. Speaking of being a big kid, I grew up watching this kind of stuff. So, yeah, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about right here, man. I cannot wait to go see this movie because we all could use a good laugh. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, we got any other Jackass fans out there? All right. Not really seeing much news on the Twitter coming up, actually. Actually, I need to go over here to the oil prices because sometimes they'll have some great articles in about oil. Did I watch this video? When was this video? I don't remember if we... Hey, Frozen State, welcome. Oh, I did not see this video. So, yeah, we need to... Hang on here a second, guys. We need to make sure we get this in here. We need to watch this video together. Yes, we do. We're going to watch this video together, guys.
Oil prices saw a 17% jump this month, the strongest January performance in at least 3 decades, as global supply struggles to keep up with rebounding demand. On the last trading day of January, WTI crude was trading at more than $88 per barrel, while Brent crude was trading at more than $91 per barrel. The Brent March contract expired on January 31st, so now the focus has shifted to the April contract. The winter storm on the U.S. East Coast has pushed fuel demand higher, while the Russia-Ukraine crisis is still bringing a risk premium to energy prices amid fears of supply disruptions in case Russia invades Ukraine and the West imposes sanctions on Moscow. Another geopolitical flare-up is also lending support to higher oil prices. In the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates reported a third attack this month, following the deadly attack with drones from the Iran-aligned Houthis 2 weeks ago, and intercepted missiles last week. The UAE said on Monday that it had intercepted and destroyed a ballistic missile launched by the Houthi group, although there were no casualties. Meanwhile, OPEC Plus is meeting later this week to decide on production levels for March, while the market remains skeptical about how much of an increase the alliance can actually deliver.
All right, so there we go, man. Wanted to bring that to your attention. Let's mute that there. Yeah, there's some great videos on here about like oil and all, and I like to come to this site to get it because I mean this is like the official oil website. So you're definitely all right. Here we got some questions. Wow, Pawn says he met all the jackass people when he worked at Ozfest, and Steve had his "Don't try this at home" video out. They toured on Oz. That's awesome, Pawn, man. That is awesome. All right, we got a couple other comments here to go over, guys. Put a couple of these in there. Here we go. All right. Robert says they could have shot the Jackass movie in the White House. Andy says, could you imagine going to your favorite phone company, Apple, Samsung, order a pair of smart AR prescription glasses? Whether or not Meta is involved would be huge for the industry. Yes, it will be. Absolutely. Andy says, obviously, I believe Meta will be a big player. I think we all agree that. That's why we cover this baby pretty much every single day. Hal says, sharing some financial advice. I wish I could do more. Open a Roth IRA to trade with. Best move you can. Search YouTube for all the due diligence you need. I've heard a lot of people talk good about the Roth IRA. I definitely need to do more work into the Roth IRA. All right, we got Edwin. Hey Terry, what's your take on the nanotech award contracts with the USA Department of Treasury? I'm pretty excited about that actually. Like I said, the Treasury for me is very exciting. I have a lot of years of working in the banking industry. So that currency and treasury stuff, I am a little upset that the event in DC doesn't have, like Nanotech doesn't have like a booth there. That would have been really cool to be able to do videos down there because I emailed Mark Kamenowski at MetaMaterials and he did reply back that Nanotech is not having like a booth. There is no booth at that event down there, unfortunately. And I guess there's not going to be anyone I can get an interview or anything with. So he replied back and said there ain't really much going on there. I guess they're just going to be more talking than anything. We got someone asking, do you know when we'll get the divvy? We will get the divvy when Meta announces it. We're hoping that will be in March. That is the last update that they have. Frozen State, I met Wee Man pretty down to earth, dude. That's awesome. I love to hear when you got a celebrity, people that you love, that when you meet them in person, they're just as cool as you see them on TV. Buddy, hey Terry, I just joined this live update. MMTLP, is there a specific date you're looking at for an announcement regarding the dividend? Buddy, officially from MetaMaterials, sometime in March. Now, that doesn't mean they can't come out and surprise us and announce something here in February, but it's going to look like sometime in March. So my game plan is you got to make your own decision. But I'm looking to acquire more MMTLP here during February, and I'm going to space them out and buy so many every couple of days each week. You know, buy a little whatever you can afford to buy out, and that's what I'm going to keep doing, accumulating. Because, like I said, I believe the divvy is going to be more than what it's trading at right now. William says, "Do you own this stock, or are you at a loss or a gain?" Well, we're holding pretty heavy bags. I'm being honest with you. I shared it on the channel. Down like 55. Well, no, we came back up. So probably about 50%. I'm going to say maybe about 50% bag holding right now. Just being honest. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I love the company. I know where we're going. Holding the 50% bag today is nothing to where we're going to be in the future. William, divvy is so close I can taste the dinosaurs. Yeah, definitely. All right. We got Andy. We know we have a contract from Treasury, but do we know what they are making for them? No, we do not exactly. I would love to know exactly what the contract is. And I would like to know which bank, because they say it's the top 10 bank. And like I said, I know banking. That's what I've been in is banking. Currently right now I'm in the Treasury Department. But I would love to know which bank. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on them, Matthew. We'll keep an eye. So far, I feel like they're being pretty reasonable. We will see. Hal says, William, most of us are up 80 to 120%. We're gonna be, and then we're gonna probably be up 1,000% here shortly as well, in my opinion. Jenny. Jenny, come out with a good one. I have bags under my eyes. Yes. Oh, man. Adrenaline says it's 30K heavy bag. That's the thing. Like, you know, there ain't no one, I'm going to tell you right now, there's no one out there, I don't care what stock. If you invested in a small cap stock, a Russell 2000 stock, you're holding some kind of a bag. I don't care who you are. Basically, unless you held in one of the blue chip stocks only, you're probably holding bags. So trust me. If you're trolling or you're being sincere, that's totally up to you. But I'm telling you, there's not many people in this market that is not holding a bag of some sort, unless you're just that fortune teller person that picks all the correct stocks at the right time. All right. House says laughing out loud at Jenny. All right. We got Duff Duck saying Meta previously used World Bank of Canada. Yeah, I know they're pretty big with the Canadian stuff. Andy says, I think the earnings will be eye-opening for the world of Meta. I agree, because George did say in that interview with Sterling that the earnings is going to have a lot to tell, I believe, with the contracts, because they have that B2B where they can't really say who it is. So, yeah. That's going to be crazy. That is true. Well, Nancy Pelosi isn't holding any bags. I want to say she is. I know she's doing good on Google, but I want to say she's holding bags on Roblox. Nancy Pelosi was buying Roblox, I want to say at $80 or $90. She bought those options. So if we go and look at, yeah, Roblox is down. I know Roblox is down. Roblox stock. Yeah, she's down. I mean, currently she is down. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi with the perfect stock picks. Yeah. Yeah. I want to say she is holding like an $80 or $90 price target when she did those options calls not too long ago. So, yeah. I still think she is currently down, but if the market keeps trending up, I think she will come back out. And it is kind of ironic that she does have all the great picks. And he says, time to get whatever the Bank of Nancy buys. Yes, it is. I think there was jokes about we need a Nancy Pelosi ETF, because anything she buys is just going up like crazy, man. It is the truth. The Nancy Pelosi ETF. Yes, we all need that. Oh, man. All right, we got someone here share this, and we did talk about this. Over in here is all the machinery. William, when did they announce a 3.2 billion barrel prospect? It's interesting. I want to say it was back from the Torch days. And there was a website up that had it. I don't have the Torch information right now. I don't know where that Torch information exactly would be. But I know we're looking at 3.2 billion barrels of oil. That is guaranteed. On the Torch assets. I don't know exactly on the Torch where I'd be able to pull up that info off the top of my hand. If someone has an article to that, you can post the link here in the chat. That way William can see it. But I know we're looking at 3.2 billion barrels of oil. We would love to see it at 3.4, even more. Torch days were before June 28th of 2021. So you want to go searching old articles of Torchlight back in June. So like first of the year through June of 2021. So let's say January 1 through June 28th of 21. Edwin say how many bags you holding? Just a couple of bags. We're all going shopping with our bags. That's what we're doing. What a unique username. The Rony wrote up. Says I bought 1K more stocks today at $250 per time. High was 188. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Love to hear it. All right. All right, guys. So we have been streaming for a So we have been streaming for a little over an hour. I'm going to get ready to call it end to the stream. I do want to say thank you to everyone that has supported the stream, and you guys are amazing. And we'll be back for a video or live stream tomorrow. So I will catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.